I've had a few questions about what to do when a race or diversity issue impacts an employee and it's affecting their mood and also their desire to utilize time away from work. And while I don't think that there are any easy answers, I have a few ideas for you that could help you shape what you want to do in response to this situation. Some of the work that you have to do is internal. And the first thing that I suggest you do is kind of understand that this is a painful situation for them. It may feel to you like this is coming up right now, but likely it is an issue that they have been living with while they are working for you. You just haven't seen it. And the circumstances of the day are bringing those things to the forefront and thankfully making them feel more comfortable expressing themselves. No matter how uncomfortable it is to witness a person that is working for you feel angry, sad, I think that this is an important time for you to understand that there's so much more going on in their life besides the fact that they're working with you. Give them a little time to feel sad. If you can, find out what's going on with them, but don't try to speed the process up. What's happening to them is really, really important, and it's essential to their mental health that they're able to experience that in whatever form it is. The second thing that will be healthy right now, and I say right now because I promise you that these situations don't have to last forever, is to focus on productivity rather than attendance. Normally, you would say that these are the hours that you have to work, but in these special circumstances where there is something going on that deeply impacts the individual, make sure that they understand that they have some freedom. Ask them to get things done, but don't worry about when they get it done, because perhaps they have to focus on themselves or participate in something that's important to them outside of work. Make sure that they get those things done, have that expectation, but don't worry about their hours. Temporarily, maybe flexibility can help them balance the things that are going on in their life and make sure that the priorities of the organization can also coexist with that. I think it's important also to have conversations with your employee who's feeling this distress. You can't solve the problem, but you can listen and really hear what's going on. It's okay to say, normally I haven't seen you to be so discouraged. You seem really frustrated. Can you tell me more about it? And then just listen. You might have to do that a few times, but that person who's feeling that pain, that cultural pain, but that person is more likely to come to you and also be more productive and loyal down the road. As much as you may not like this, your job as an employer is to create solutions for your employees. It's likely that you don't have a policy around activism. When someone comes to you and says that they want to participate in a protest, it's possible that you've never needed or wanted to participate in a protest. For them, it's very important. And sometimes these things are going to happen on company hours. Right now, sit down and think about what you think would be fair. There's lots of options for you. Maybe you create volunteer hours, and this is one of those things that they can use in those volunteer hours. Make sure that there's structure in place so they can embrace the issues that they want to. When someone wants to create a change in their culture, they need people who understand the drive that they have by accommodating them. I'm not saying that you have to say yes every time someone asks, but creating some space for people to do the things that are important to them will go a long way. And finally, this is an important thing. It's possible that their pain feels like it's not your pain. But if you can embrace them with empathy and try to really understand what they are going through, and then feel like it's happening to you because your organization is a community that they belong to, you will get stronger. The truth is that if you're able to relate to people who are different from you by understanding what they are going through and then really embracing them so that you can feel like it's happening to you too, you'll find that that investment will go a long way, not only in the employee's productivity for you, but in their life down the road. Like I said in the beginning, there are no easy answers. Some of these things are unprecedented. The truth is that you hired people to accomplish things for the good of the organization. And there may be some things that your employees are going through that are counterproductive to what it is that you want to accomplish in the short run. But part of being an ally, part of standing with people who have cultural differences than you is to embrace what they're going through, try to understand it, and then dig in to figure out some solutions so that you can retain those people and make them feel cared for. In the long run, people will do more for you if you can figure out a way to be there for them in these tough moments.